ShartimusPrime, ShartimusPrime. Reading comics, toys are hella sick, hella whacking it. Taking bad hits, taking bad shits. Subscribe.
Lost his horn, but he's still a horny guy. See, he's got the one still keeping it alive. Hey, what's up, you guys? ShartimusPrime here doing another Marvel Legends tour review on the Marvel Legends Build-A-Figure M.O.D.O.K. Yes, this is a very, very kick-ass Build-A-Figure, which I think is very underrated. This guy came out towards the beginning of the demise of Toy Biz Marvel Legends. I remember this is one of the very, very abundant Build-A-Figures, and still is. You can get this guy for pretty cheap. Same thing with Mojo. So you shouldn't have a hard time finding this guy. He's available all the time on eBay and everything. I suspect he's going to be in Iron Man 3. A lot of people are suspecting that because they did show or a leaked picture of an AIM truck. So he is the leader of AIM and Advanced Idea Mechanics. And this is an AIM soldier that I made. Isn't it neat? So this is made out of a pyro body, so you can see how tall he is, or I can compare him to the Future Foundation Spider-Man so you can see how big he is. So remember at first I thought this guy was a very short Build-A-Figure, and I was like, oh man, really? But it was still really cool to have the character. I thought, you know, them making the character was a very good idea. But, you know, there's a lot of really cool things going on with this guy. He's, of course, not the most posable figure, and you can't, you know, even if he was super posable, I don't really think that there'd be a whole lot you could really do with him anyway. But the paint detail on this is fantastic. First off, looking at the face, I mean, this is incredible. That is just so nasty. I think that is so well done. Look at his teeth. Damn, that's so gross, man. I think that's perfect. That is just really, really cool. Each tooth has some kind of grime on it. That is just so nasty looking. And you could even see the color variation on his lips. You could see the little lines coming down on his big ass DSLs. Ooh, gotta get that image out of my head. Mobile organism designed for killing, designed only for killing. And I think that's what M.O.D.O.K stands for, but you know, he's got all kinds of telepathic abilities and he could shoot a psionic laser out of his forehead and everything. And I don't know if you guys have played Marvel vs. Capcom, you'll see him there, but yeah, very cool looking face. I think that's so nasty. And then in the Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes, I remember he appeared there and Thor had me cracking up because he was so disgusted by this guy. He was like, it's like a frost giant's head with a dwarf's body. He was just so creeped out by him. But I think this is, you know, really, really cool. The sculpting and the paint shading is just so nasty looking. It's so well done. I like that they used a little bit of shiny paint right there for his head laser. You got some of that paint again right here. And you got some shading going throughout on the back of his head on the bronze areas. I think that looks very cool, especially like around these lines right here. Color variation right there. Some of that, more of that shading. He has paint variation for his hair. I think that came out really nice. He has two different kinds of purple going on for his limbs. He has this shinier purple right here, and then he has this flatter purple, and then it goes to shiny again, which is very nice. Same deal with the legs. I think this is very, very cool. And then his flame effect, I think, is very, very nice. I think this is cool. I like how the smoke came out and everything. And then the flame part itself is not just red, but it has orange in there too. So I think that's very cool. And it's very hollow down there. But yeah, now another really cool thing about this guy is that, you know, when you set him down on the base, like if you have it pointing different directions, he'll lean different ways. So you can have it so that he's kind of pointed more forward, or you could spin this around and he could be a little bit farther back like that. See, he could be leaning one side or another. So as you spin this around, it changes the direction in which he leans. See that? So that is very cool. I like that a lot. That adds actually a lot of posability to the character. So yeah, speaking of posability, let's get into the articulation. So his head does not move around at all. He has ball jointed shoulders deep in there. You could barely see him, but you could see the hinge, a hint of that hinge. He has a bicep swivel, which on mine it kind of sucks on this arm because it's like I have to lean it all the way up and then I can get the bicep to swivel. He has double jointed elbows right there. He has wrist articulation, and it moves up and down as well. And he has individual finger articulation, which is great. I love seeing this. This looks very good. I dig it a lot. Then he has the same deal going on right here, and he has his handle, which is very well painted, and this rotates left and right, so you can move this as however you need to. And he also rotates right here too, so not just here, but here. And then he has a similar idea with the ball jointed hips, but you know, you could really do a swivel like that. Double jointed knees, and he has ankle that moves up and down. He has no swivel at the calf, but it's not a big deal. And he has a little bit of an ankle pivot, which is so awesome because out of all the characters that don't need an ankle pivot, he doesn't need one, and he still has it anyway. And the ankle moves up and down, if I didn't say that already. And I think I like how they sculpted the feet. You know, it looks like they're always going to be floating in the air like that. Those aren't really walking feet. Those are hovering feet. So yeah, really cool detail on this guy. I really like it a lot. Highly recommend it. And thanks, guys, for watching my video. And I'll catch you later. Peace. Skadoo.
That's crispy.
Well, that's Shartimus. He is so awesome. But now what should I do on the internets?
You go to BKBN.net! Here, let me show you, man! Big Kids Big News is #1 source for geek news, reviews, toys, comics, movies, cartoons, video games, and more! Next time you're done watching my videos, where are you going?
BKBN.net.
Where are you going?
BKBN.net.
That is so fucking nasty. I think that's great. But,